One of the things that I'm always trying to work on and develop besides my strength training is my mobility and flexibility. There's lots of tools out there that I use to help. The stick, we have things like this, little balls. Here's a smaller one. And then of course we have the foam roller. But today we're going to work on making what's called a peanut. Here we have two lacrosse balls. These are excellent to use because they're very firm and resilient. These can be picked up almost anywhere. I picked it up at Play It Again Sports here in San Diego. Used, new, it doesn't matter. Buy them used, they're very cheap and they're very effective because they're very firm. Okay. So what we're going to do, I've pre-staged some tape here. I've got two lacrosse balls. I have some riggers tape that I'm using over here as opposed to electrical tape. I like the stickiness of the riggers tape. And I've got some scissors I'm going to use, but I did pre-stage some pieces of tape here. So essentially what you're going to do is you just take the balls, okay? You're going to stick them here and get them together, okay? You wrap this a little bit loose because what you want to try and do is when you're doing this, you're going to take this around and you want to kind of get that tape in the crack right there. So you're able to get the separation of the ball height on your spine, okay? This is going to wrap around. We put it back in this crevice again here. And then squeeze it in a little bit. It doesn't matter if it looks ugly or not because we're going to wrap it all the way up. Okay. So now what I do is I'm going to take these scissors and I'm just going to cut a little mark right here on both sides. Cut there, cut there. And then I'm going to take these and wrap them in even more. See what I'm doing is I'm going to tuck that tape in there so we really get that separation between the ball height. All right. Then I have another piece of tape here that I pre-cut, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap it around here. Okay, so what this is doing is now it's pulling that separation even tighter through here. And what's nice about the riggers tape too is you could really torque on this as you're trying to tighten this tape down. Okay, so now you can see we have good separation, no problem. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to wrap. So now I'm going to take another small piece here, and again I'm going to wrap it in the center like you can see there. And now on this time I'm really going to take this riggers tape and I'm going to pull and try and really torque this center section so I have nice I have nice ball separation here. So as it's rolling down my lumbar spine, as you can see, there's going to be room for the bones here, and these things will hit and be able to, to work on that thoracic extension and flexion. So, essentially there you have it, a peanut. It's pretty easy. You can take these in, squeeze it in a little more, and work the tape around. Maybe I would take one more wrap of tape just to finish it up. But otherwise, there you go. Simple, easy, and very effective. Just throw it in your gym bag. You could do it as some dynamic warm-up prior to doing some Olympic lifts, squatting, any type of overhead pressing or overhead movement. So you really get that thoracic mobility opened up before you put any load on it. So there you go. Thanks.